My culture is not a goddamn prom dress. Hola amigos, it's Jacqueline in the house. And welcome to my channel, JaqinaBox, and I'll be talking about weird things that I think is interesting, or I just want to rant. And today I just want to rant about this thing called cultural appropriation. So what is cultural appropriation, I hear you ask? Well, many people describe cultural appropriation as stealing from another person's culture. So what are some examples, I hear you ask? Good question. For example, authentic traditional food. So if you go to America and you see authentic Vietnamese food and you want to go and order their pho, if the chef is not Vietnamese and is just some American dude, congratulations, you are appropriating Vietnamese culture. Black accent. So apparently if you imitate black accents, like how after Black Panther everyone came out like, the prince will now have the power of the Black Panther stripped away. Congratulations, you are appropriating black culture. Clothing styles. This is the one getting the most panties up in a bunch. Katy Perry in a geisha. Taylor Swift shake it off ghetto look. Katy Perry as an Egyptian. Jeremy Lin's dreadlocks. Katy Perry in cornrows. Random Utah student in a cheap house. And the list literally goes on and on and on. But why do people say that it's cultural appropriation? Oh my gosh, don't you know anything? You're taking from another person's culture without their permission. That's called stealing. But you know what I think about that? I think that it's bullying is bad. Bullying is bad. Here's what I think. I think that cultural appropriation is just something else for everyone to get offended about. Like, most of the people who are offended by this cultural appropriation aren't even from the culture that apparently appropriated from. Like, the Japanese people aren't even offended that Katy Perry wore a geisha. And who are you to say who owns what culture? I love this quote by Keenan Malik. He said, "Nobody owns a culture, but everyone inhabits one. In inhabiting a culture, one finds the tools for reaching out to other cultures." Like, how can we promote cultural appreciation if all you do is build walls around each other? Who decides who is the dominant culture, who is the oppressed, and who sets the bar for oppression and how offensive something is? Some people say that if you're a black woman and you wear dreadlocks, you face cultural repercussions like being fired from a job. But if you're white, you're seen as cool and edgy.
Now that's edgy.
Bustle.com said this: "The problem often lies in the fact that whether it is the artist's intention or not, certain looks and sounds and aesthetics are automatically deemed more palatable by society when displayed on or by someone who is white." That doesn't sound like cultural appropriation to me. That sounds more like racism. Racism! Society just needs to learn to embrace everyone's culture and that no one owns a culture. If you say that appropriating a culture hurts that culture, I don't see how. The only thing I see being hurt right here is your feelings. Shouldn't we all just focus on things that actually matter instead of being in this offensive Olympics where everyone's just trying to get offended by everything? But of course, that's just cultural appropriation for you. In a nutshell. Thanks for watching. If you think that Jack shares said something interesting, or you want to see more videos like this where we discuss about the weird and wonderful things or not so wonderful things in life, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, JaqinaBox, and I will see you all next time. Peace.